Hey, how we doing, y'all? It's Rap Letter Ev. Hey. Okay, so Rap Letter Ev. Tell me if y'all like that. I'm playing with a few things here. RLE. Really, so that's RLE, Rap Letter Ev, right? If you take that one step further, you get really, really. So I mean, like, if I really play my cards right, I can mess around and have that as a nickname. Like, really, really, it's kind of funny, right? It's funny. You don't tell me if it's not funny, but if it is, let me know. Let me hear it. I know it's been a while, y'all, but Rap Letter is back and here to stay. We have an exciting new idea for y'all. So we're coming back with an idea of reviewing albums, right? But there's gonna be a fun little twist on it. We're breaking each song into tiers, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let me share my screen. All right, right? So we're breaking them into tiers, right? Each track list or each track is going to be listed here in the bottom, and we're just going to be dividing them in from S being the best song, all the way down to F being the worst. So like we'll say like number one here, we'll go in S tier. We'll go number two. All of these can live in S tier if they are, a song that I'm messing with. So yeah, I thought that was an interesting way to put a spin on the review process, and let's just check it out. Let's see if it works here. So we're gonna be reviewing Gunna's new album, Wunna. Now, I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to Gunna, and you know, if you know who he is, but if you don't know who he is, Gunna is one of the hot new artists out from Atlanta. He has invented, maybe not invented drip, but he is definitely one of the forerunners of drip right now, and he is kind of one of the people you look for if you want to know what's cool, and what's hot right now. So we're gonna get into this album. Um, I don't want to get copyrighted or anything because I'm just dipping my toe into this, but we're gonna find out if it works, and I don't want to get taken down before we even get started here. So yeah, we're just gonna dive in. We got the first song, Argentina, here, and I don't know, like this wasn't my first listen to the album. I listened to the album maybe like three times, and each time I listened to the album, it got a little bit better. It got a little bit better. So, but I mean, really, the way that I look at music is I don't want to dislike any song or any music out there. Like I'd rather have a plethora of songs that I can listen to rather than like a small, minute little corner of whatever genre. It can be rap, it can be rock, it can be whatever. I really listen to rap mostly, but I'm not gonna shy away if you bring me some country. Throw it at me. Let me see what I think about it. I might hate it, I might love it, whatever. Anyways, hopping back into track number one, Argentina. I mean, really, I thought this is a good intro, but upon second and third listens, it got better and better. I mean, of course, with any music, but like, still, like, it's just a solid intro song. And but like, Gunna uses it, like, he uses his voice as kind of like an instrument, like Young Thug or say like a Roddy Rich does. And the way he uses the pitch of his voice in parts of the song really, really accentuate his flow, and it sounds magical when you go through. So I'm gonna go through and rank Argentina, song number one, as a solid A. It's a good way of starting the album, and I'm relatively impressed at this point. So we get into song number two, Gimmick. Now this song, I really didn't like the next stretch of songs, to be honest with you. Gimmick is one of those songs that falls into this category. I didn't like his flow in this song at all. It was very, very start and stop. It wasn't his typical Gunna flow. So I'm gonna leave this one probably in the E tier. I know it might be a little harsh to some, but like I don't like it, so I'm gonna leave it there. Let's talk MOTW, Money on the Way. So I thought it was smooth. This one got much better, of course, the more you listen to it. And this is a banger. It's a banging beat. Like he slides. Gunna is known for just sliding on a beat. So it's typical Gunna. I would say this song, well, it's not great. I would give it a solid B. Let's give it a B here. Let's see. We'll move that in there. All right. We got number 4, Feigning. Feigning, I did not like his approach to the chorus on this one at all. That's what really stuck out. The beat was nice. Beat was kind of like fat, chunky, and like the bass drops are hard and stuff. But I didn't like the way he just like he used it. I mean, if he could do way better if he decided to use a different flow, maybe to choose a different pocket, maybe have even a featured artist here. But it seemed like there was just a little to be desired. So I'm gonna go D tier for this because I liked it a little more than Gimmick, but still, I like the beat more than I like Gimmick. All right, so moving on, we got Dollaz. Haha, Dollaz on my head. Okay, all right, Dollaz on my head has the Young Thug feature here, so there's gonna be a lot of hoopla about this song. And I did see on the internet there was quite a bit of chatter going on about this song, but I thought it was just okay. I thought that there's been better Young Thug features, Young Thug and Gunna features, you know, just going throughout history. Like they have like a kind of a broad category or catalog of songs now, so it's just mid for me. I'll give it a C because it's better than the other couple songs here, but we're going up. We're going up. We're getting better and better as we go along. But there have been a few dips in the track list here. Moving on to 6, Addys. Now I was really excited about this song initially, but because like the beat was hard and I like the chorus was kind of infectious. It's just kind of simple. He's just like Addys, Addys, Addys. It's just going. And he's flowing decent on this song, and he just didn't go anywhere. It seemed like he could have gone in multiple directions, but it just didn't develop into what I thought it was going to be. But like I said, beat was nice. There's this dude named Nietzsche who I think is affiliated with Young Thug as well. They're all part of one big happy Young Thug family, you big slime family, slat. And I don't know, like he did fine. He felt like he was using 21 Savage's flow, which is fine because like a lot of people do that these days. But I don't know, he was fine. He was probably the highlight of the song for me. So I would give it a solid. I'd say there was more good than bad, but I would still say it wasn't spectacular. So we'll throw this in the C range. All right, moving on. We got Skybox. Now, Skybox was released before the album was released, and it was a lead single. I love Skybox. The beat was amazing. It's got this sort of like, a beat from overseas, I would say. It's like, just feels like you're well in the music video he's on a hot air balloon going to different countries and stuff. It just feels like you're it just has foreign written all over it. It's excellent, and it hits in all the right ways. It's infectious, and it's just a good song. I would give this probably almost an S tier song for Gunna, but I would give it an A. This is also an A for me, no matter how much I like it. Now going to the opposite side of the spectrum, this is his second lead single, Wunna. What can I say about this song? I don't like it. I don't mess with this song. I don't bang with this song. I don't bump this song ever. Like I feel like people might like this song. It has everything you like. It's got a nice little beat. He doesn't do what he typically does with his flow. Like he doesn't slide on this song as nice as I want him to. Like, I think this song is going to be largely overhyped. People are going to like this, but I don't like it. So I'm gonna slide this into the solid D tier for Don't Listen. Okay, number 9, Blindfolded. Now, this is where we start to hit our stride. Blindfolded is one of the strongest songs on the album. You can't even tell me. Don't try to tell me anything different, right? Blindfolded is one of the strongest songs. It has Lil Baby and Gunna together. It's a match made in heaven. Honestly, like we're talking Gunna sliding on this magnificent beat, Lil Baby coming through with, Lil Baby because it's been improving every time he hops on the track. like with lyricism at least. He's been getting better and better, slicker and slicker. You know, he comes with some nice bars. And don't get me wrong, he's not like anything crazy. He's not any great shakes. So it's like Rakim or whoever you want to say, Kendrick Lamar. He's nothing like that. But he's just the typical swag rapping. Like he just rides the beat well, but like Gunna does this thing as well. So it's just a good combination of fire and ice. So we'll slide that on to S tier. Also, another note: with these rankings, I call these S through F in regards to their album. Like this album, in the context of this album, this song is an S tier song. Like it's a whole other conversation to say where does this song fall in the history of like rap songs. But as far as this album goes, Blindfolded is one of the best songs on this album. So there, just that being said. Song number 10, Rockstar, Bikers and Chains. Now, this song, it's a different sort of beat for Gunna to me. I really like the way he approached it. And he kind of he fit in the beat. He fit in the beat well. I would say he fit in the beat well because it had the guitars to it. It was kind of like, it felt like a very loud guitar sample and just felt very like heavy metal. No, not heavy metal, but just hard rock. Felt very Travis Scottish, very wannabe punk rock, very I'm a rock star type vibe, of course, because it's called Rockstar, Bikers and Chains. So it fit the vibe fine, and he did really well. I think he slid on that thing pretty fine. So I'm gonna give that a solid. I'll give that a solid B because I feel like the more I listen to this song, it kind of got old, but I like what he did overall. But I wouldn't say that it's better than Skybox or Argentina. Moving on, Met Gala is probably my favorite song off this album. And maybe I'm biased because after listening to the Gucci Mane Offset song, I feel like I just like all songs called Met Gala now. But I mean, honestly, this song is perfect. This is quintessential Gunna. Like, he's just perfectly flowing on this beat. This beat was made for him. The beat is so smooth and shit. It's laid back. This is a laid back banger, right? So he's just coming at it, just hitting you with these pockets, and he's just, he's doing his typical Gunna thing. Like, oh man, I can't even tell you. Like, it's amazing. This is definitely one of the highlights for me. I'm going straight to S rank for this. Let's see here. What's next? Sorry, I don't feel I can read that either. Nasty. Okay, Nasty Girl and On Camera. So this is song number 12. And really, I'm a sucker for a beat switch. So there's rarely a time when I think a beat switch doesn't work. So I mean, like, the way this one goes is it's like, a solid, like, it's upbeat little, hitter. It's got a nice little pace to it. But then, like, when the beat switch happens, like, it's just like heavy. It's heavy, and the song is just like, it gets a little darker, and the bass is a little more thumping at you, and Gunna's just hitting the pockets in just the right way, and he's just flowing, doing his thing. Like, of course, Gunna is never saying that much on these songs, just talking his typical shit, and he's doing his thing, and it works. So I'm gonna give this song another solid B. Another one of the better songs off the album. And then we get to one of the highlights, right? All right, so I use Apple Music, right? Plug, they better pay me for that. But like, if I'm looking at the charts, I typically see a couple artists at the top of them. I'm still mad because I see DaBaby and Roddy Ricch's song off DaBaby's last album. I think it's a Rockstar or something like that. I don't think that song is that great. Anyways, that's another story. So there's a couple names you always see on the top of the charts, right? So you see like NBA YoungBoy, you see Roddy Ricch, you see A Boogie, you see who else? Lil Baby and Gunna. Those people if they're featured on a song, they're probably gonna take you to the top of the charts. This song not only is a Gunna song, but it features Roddy Ricch. And before I even listened to this song, I saw that it was trending, and I'm like, you know, whatever. But then like I listened to it, and I heard Roddy Ricch is on. I'm like, of course, of course. It's just it's a recipe for a hit. You put Gunna and Roddy Ricch in a song. So really, I don't know. Like this song, it actually is good. It's not just the names behind the song. It's actually a really good song. And I love when Gunna uses his high pitch register to just like slide in and out of the beat, and like he just like is killing it. Pause, by the way. He's just killing the song, flowing and just like this is another one of the highlights of the album. And Roddy Ricch, honestly, too, I can't even hate because Roddy Ricch, he's like the evolved form of Young Thug, to be honest with you. Like he took everything that Young Thug does, but he kind of like fluctuates his voice in a way that Young Thug would do, but he does it almost better than Young Thug. And he's like the West Coast version, so you know he just got respect. And I can't even lie, like I would put this song in the S rank. Oh, 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 technical difficulties. We're going one more time. Third time's a charm. There we go. There we go. No, we're not going C. We're going straight S rank. Straight S rank. That's in a rare company. All right. So next, we got I'm On Son. All right. So this is one of those beats, one of those typical Gunna beats. So they'll make you feel like you're underwater, and this is a theme that Gunna like tends to use on a couple of his projects. Most recently, I would say Drip or Drown because you know it's got the water theme, the drown theme, you know. So it just feels like he's at home in these beats where it feels like you're kind of like floating underwater, like or either like in the underwater world, looking through the through the glass, like looking at the sharks and shit. So it's just cool. It's kind of a cool vibe to it. So I bang with that one. I would probably put it. Let's see here. I would probably put that one. Yeah, I'd probably put it in the B tier. No. Maybe like a C plus. We'll call this one a C plus, but it should land in the C tier. We'll go with that. It was cool. It was fine, but it was kind of like nothing spectacular. Top Floor. Here's a Travis feature. The all important Travis Scott feature off the album, and you can kind of hear Travis Scott, his little vocals in one of the other songs right before this one, but Travis actually makes his real appearance on Top Floor. So Top Floor feels like Hot Part 3. And I say Hot Part 3 because there's a Hot remix. We all know this. I swear Turbo uses that same, it feels too much like Hot. And Hot, I mean, there's a lot of songs that sound the same, but Hot kind of stood out at first. So when the song stands out and the beat stands out, you can it's almost like when that movie Friends with Benefits came out, and it's like this, you know, in the same year, the movie No Strings Attached came out, and it was honestly the same movie, and it was just a whole, I mean, we should look those things up. In that same year, those movies came out, they were both like rom-coms, and they were stupid, so it was just, it felt like, honestly, Ashton Kutcher was dissing Justin Timberlake. You know, look into that, you know, tell me, I might be crazy, but, you know, you let me know if I'm crazy. I'm reading between the lines here, you know. Anyways, so Top Floor, though, I would say this song overall was, I mean, I was talking a lot about it, but Travis Scott kind of saved it because he came with a different flow. He came with a different flow, a different style, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, even though I was pissed that this is Hot Part 3. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll accept a Hot Part 3, and I'll give this a solid, because Gunna did his thing too. I'm going to give it a solid B, really. And y'all might think I'm going easy on this album, but like, it really isn't that bad. It's decent. This is a halfway decent album that will probably be forgotten in time, but I'll get to that later. Anyways, so now we got track 16. Hold on, let me see. I can't read. What's that? Oh yeah. Okay, so Don't Play Around. of course, you know, that's why I don't remember the song. Because I mean, really, it's like it's a fine song. The song is fine. It's a very typical song, but like it was nothing special to this point. I'm gonna give it a solid D. Or am I? Yeah, I'm gonna give this a solid D. And there you go. But now, Do Better. Now, this is a sleeper to me. Like, this is a song that probably no one is gonna talk about. But I mean, well, there's a song like this on every album, but it goes underappreciated. But like the beat is fire. It's crazy. Like and it's this like what really gets me are in like for a good beat is like a good subtle change up. And when the chorus hits, there's just like a slight downbeat that just takes it over the top for me. I almost just like, you know, I was blown away. So I mean, like, and Gunna is just like doing this thing. He's in different pockets, like he's just slaughtering this song, you know. And I don't know, it's just I was very impressed, very impressed. So I mean, for me, this goes up into the S tier. And then we got the final song here, the closer, Far, featuring Young Thug. And this song was good. This song was good. I mean, I liked it a lot. It was just a good way to ride out. This was better than the earlier Thug feature to me. And I just thought like this is the Thug I wanted to hear on a Gunna album. So I mean, it was not super like blow me away amazing, but it was just a solid song. It was a solid ride out beat. You know what you would expect, like right out off into the sunset. With just like a nice, you know, it's consistent with the bars and the flows from the rest of the album. But I mean, it was just good. It was overall good. It was a good closer. That's all I gotta say. So let's move this up to. Let's give this a B. Let's give it a B. All right. So there we have it. We got Wunna here. We got our tiers. We got coming up in the S tier. We got Blindfolded, Met Gala, Cooler Than a Bitch, Do Better. Okay, that's a solid little squad. We got 4. We got in the A tier, we got Argentina and Skybox. All right. We got Money on the Way, Rockstar, Bikers and Chains, Nasty Girl / On Camera, Top Floor, and Far at the B tier. And then we got some trash ass songs for the rest of them. So yeah, I mean, that's our first tier breakdown of Gunna's album, Wunna. So overall, I would say the rap letter grade. Overall, I would say it's a B. It's a solid B. I mean, because while I enjoyed the album and I've enjoyed it more and more each time I've listened to it, now I've listened to it like 3 times, like I said, that doesn't change the fact that this music is come and go. Just the way that people listen to music now and the way that this music is being put out and the quality is fine. It's fine, but like this isn't gonna stick. Like like even these S tier songs are gonna be come and go. So I mean, that's just the type of artist that Gunna is. He's only gonna be here until the next hot song comes out that gets on the charts, you know, and it is what it is, and it's fine. Like, and I really appreciate this music. Like, I might even put it on some playlists. Like, I'm big on Apple Music and making playlists. I call it my Ev Essential playlist. If you want to follow that, just follow me at Apple Music if you got it. So yeah, I mean, probably none of these songs will make that, but you know, we'll see. You know, follow me and we'll see. But yeah, no, this was great. I mean, I was really excited about putting out this video for y'all, and we got a lot more content coming on the way. And just make sure you follow us on YouTube. You know, follow, subscribe, like, share. You know, we need your help to keep this stuff rolling. But expect more content in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. You know, the rap letter. Follow us, the rap letter. And yeah, we're riding out. Appreciate you guys for being here. Peace.